do it. So, if you look at this, that's going to be mv squared over r.
Oh, so you get B.
So that might be like the mass of the electron, the proton, whatever that is. Now, that's going to equal what?
What did I say? MB squared over R.
UVB sine theta. But don't worry about the sine theta part because it's going to be at a right angle. Okay?
You're so nice.
So don't worry about the sine theta part because it's going to be at a 90-degree angle. So, what's going to happen to one of the V's?
Bye.
Oh, I want to cancel out one of the V's, so I have mv over equals qb. So if you wanted to solve for velocity, let's say,
Times R divided by N.
you would have qb
R.
r divided by,
That's a B. That's awkward.
you got to equal your velocity. Now, an interesting thing happens.
That's a B.
Interesting thought. Let's compare an electron and a proton in the same magnetic field. Which would have a bigger radius?
Mass. We got to take into consider mass because it's different.
Oh.
Oh God!
Wait, what
It's
is
not
it?
different. It's not different. Proton has a greater.
Proton has a greater mass.
Yes.
So that's not less radius.
So if you consider the proton has like a 1,800 times greater mass, if everything else is the same, the velocity would have to be moving
Slow.
Oh my
Why do you do that?
Yes.
What is E over R? Like mv squared.
That's the mass of the electron.
Or proton.
If it was an electron, that would be the mass of an electron moving in the circle.
That is so different.
If it was a proton, that would be the mass of the proton.
Guy who
No, I get like
It was close to.
it's a subscript. What is that? Oh, it's a subscript.
Yeah, it's just a
saying
subscript.
Oh.
Either an electron or proton.
Time change.
Why won't this work with the neutron?
And
Charge.
it's
Q is
charge.
You cannot make a neutron move in a circle.
This is supposed to be-
Alyssa,
On your drawing, the like circle thing, which way, like, can you draw the force directions? Force vectors?
what do you mean?
Like, is force centrifugal or the force be in or out?
Okay, if you're going to move in a circle, which direction is the force always at?
I'm fine. Flipped it.
Always, the centripetal force always acts inward. Doesn't make any difference if it's an electron or if it's a proton. Does not matter. The centripetal force always acts inward. Always. Okay. Now, you can get a little bit clever.
No.
Just a little bit. Okay? So, current equals what? What's the simplest way to calculate current?
B over R.
G over T.
Q over T. Right? Because it's coulombs per second. Right? Yes?
On the last equation, were we ignoring sine theta?
Yes, because it's at a 90 degrees to it.
We're at-
So the 90 degrees is just one.
Force B?
Now, here's the story.
Oh.
Do you know the distance equals,
Oh no,
distance equals, on a simple idea, distance equals velocity times time, right?
Yeah, I missed
That's
that
so
one.
constant
The
velocity.
Constant velocity.
Remember?
So time equals what?
G over V.
J over P.
V over V.
Yeah.
Now, if you're moving in a circle, wait a minute.
Give acceleration.
If you're moving in a circle, how far does it move in each revolution?
Pi.
The circumference of the circle, the circumference of the circle would be
ID.
or 2 pi r
Oh.
over v. So could I take 2 pi r over v and put that in for,
I guess.
I mean, if you want to, but like,
and I do.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, I guess.
Are you guess?
Put the V up there.
Where's the V at?
Put the V up there.
It's at the top.
So what about, what else did
With the
we
V,
Bro,
do?
you forgot something, pal.
So the v is going to flip up
Group leader.
and you get qv over 2 pi r.
Yeah, that's not
That's
on
a
here, so we
handy
don't.
thing to have.
That's
Wait,
not on
are
here, so we
these
can't
not
do
on the equation sheet?
I know it's not, there's a lot of things.
Can I write it in here?
What?
Wait, so Bro.
It's gonna be the thing
Hey,
where it's gonna be like
Am I supposed to like
20,000
memorize this?
Very good,
Yeah.
guy.
Just making up your own equation.
I don't think it's
That is confusing.
Very, on average, how many A's do you see on the magazine test?
But if you
What?
Bert, maybe the test.
Hey, yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, hey, Bert, you ever consider
Jason, you feel like my history teacher.
Yeah, hey, your GPA doesn't
Hey,
define
hey,
you.
I have
that
that
curve.
curve.
You don't curve it.
And
So you got it.
And I'm gonna make
Average with an average GPA takes her 30.
No,
lost that Alex.
So if the average student is
Second in the
85%,
class.
that becomes a C.
GPA is just a number, guys.
wait.
Actively
I
D.
think we should.
Like, if you want me to curve that, I'm gonna curve it.
Actively GPA.
That's not how you curve it.
Don't curve it.
That's a curve down,
It's
not a
just
curve
a
up.
number. I'm just like all the rest of you.
The point of a curve is to curve up.
Is that a 26?
You know, make it
Any other
stop.
teacher would agree.
I feel like this
I'm
is
done.
a physics 3 type of
Yeah.
thing.
So, when you get to question number 9, it has to deal with an electric blanket.
Oh, my sister has
That's
one.
probably.
I do too. I like an electric blanket. But it gives you the current, but it doesn't give you the distance. Okay?
Who designed
So, on number 9, assume that you are 10 centimeters away from the electric blanket. It'll make sense when you get there, it just doesn't make any sense because they don't.
Bert,
Okay?
Thanks.
you touch the electric blanket. You don't keep distance.
Yeah, why are you away from this?
Is it just in
Hey,
in this
Bert,
No, I have a
problem?
magnetic.
It'll make sense in the
Okay,
context.
so
Hey,
just
if only we
That's how a
read
magnetic
It talks
field
about
is like
present
attracting.
memory
What?
and fetus being a distance away from the
Fetus
wire.
being
Unnecessary
distance?
information. That is not what.
Why are you talking about?
Did you just say fetus?
Hey, I know you like
So here's, it makes sense. They're saying here's
Oh.
and the baby is inside.
Yeah.
And they're a certain distance away from the wire.
I get it.
And they're trying to find the magnetic field strength,
I get it. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect
but they don't tell you how far away the baby is.
Whatever it is.
You should turn
What
it
if I
on.
like, what if I lose? Who do you actually